I said when I introduced the Gospel of Luke a few days ago that the Gospel of Luke is known as the Gospel of Women because Luke gives more importance to women in his Gospel than any of the other evangelists. It is also true that it is only in the Gospel of Luke are we told explicitly that Jesus had women disciples who provided for Jesus out of their means. And the Gospel text of today, which is taken from Luke chapter 8, verses 1 to 3, speaks about these women disciples and even names them and tells us that they followed Jesus and that they provided for him from out of their means. When the text tells us that they followed Jesus, it is not merely saying that they followed him externally, but that they also followed his way of life. They also followed the manner in which Jesus lived. They also followed his values and his view of God and his mission to love everyone. On the 8th of March every year, we celebrate Women's Day. I don't think that on any day of the year we celebrate Men's Day. Why do we need to celebrate Women's Day? Why do we need to celebrate the girl child? Because unfortunately, in most cultures, if not in every culture, the woman is looked down upon. The woman is regarded many times as a plaything. The woman is regarded as a second-rate citizen. The woman has to be seen but not heard. It is remarkable that in the patriarchal society in which Jesus lived, it is remarkable that at a time when Jesus lived, when women were relegated to a completely secondary position, that Jesus could treat women as equals, that Jesus regarded women as complementing man, that Jesus regarded both men and women as making each other whole, and that is why he dared to have women disciples. He dared to be provided for out of the means of the women. He dared to proclaim God's word to them and to commission them to proclaim God's word as well. Is it possible for me, if I am a male, to look at women with dignity, to regard them as complementing me and making me whole, to regard them on the same level as I am? Because right at the beginning of creation, the book of Genesis tells us that when God made the first humans, he made them male and female and gave both of them the same commission to be fruitful, to multiply, to fill the earth. If I am a woman, can I look at myself with dignity? Can I look at myself with pride? Can I look at myself and thank God for my womanhood and the fact that I can do so much for so many as a woman, as the women disciples of Jesus did? I am fond of telling all the males, if it were not for a woman, I would not be here. If it were not for a woman, you would not be listening to me telling you this. God bless you and love you.